Hey you guys, welcome to Walkthrough Wednesday. Dani here. Today we are doing the Illuminated Tarot and its little companions that I got in. I ordered these in December when the news came out that they were doing this. And that is the Illuminated playing cards, which are basically the same thing, only in playing card form, and there's two decks in here. So I kind of wanted to do a quick comparison, a little side by side as we go. And yeah, I'll be back at the end for our weekly reading, and I'll see you then. All right, you guys, let's start with the Illuminated Tarot. This is a pretty gilded box, nice and sturdy. Opens up on the side, very pretty presentation. The guidebook is short and sweet, full color. You can see it tells you kind of what each card represents, because this is a very different kind of tarot deck, if you will. And you notice that the cards were really small in that box. There was a huge white border around them. I did cut them, so you can see that brought them down to almost normal tarot size, just a little bit wider. You can see, I kind of show you here how I cut all the sides around, cut the borders off. Now, onto the Illuminated playing cards. These are two different decks. Same kind of box, opens up. This has a small little guidebook. It has the games on one side, just kind of like, oh, this is what you can play with cards. And then the same idea for the tarot on the back. So this was really nice to have. These are very small cards. They're basically the same size if you have the Earthbound Oracle. They're the standard playing card size, maybe a little smaller. Maybe, what is it called? Like bridge size? Is that it? Or poker? I don't know. But look, check it out. Standard tarot size. That's how big they are. I like them. They fit in my hand very well. They feel a little bit smaller than regular playing cards, so yeah, whatever that is. So onto the cards. So you are going to see the big ones, obviously. The middle one is the golden, and the last one is the navy. So what's different about these cards, there are 53 cards. So it's basically just a regular, you can see like 7 of clubs right here, a regular playing card deck with an added card, which is the Fool, which is the first one that we saw. They also took some of the cards. I'm going to kind of wait. I think the other one's coming up. This one you can see well. The Two of Diamonds is the Two of Pentacles, as well as the High Priestess. So they kind of incorporated some of the majors within. And a few of them, like the High Priestess, will show both of them. So I thought it was very interesting. I love the idea of this like playing card style. A lot of people read with regular playing cards for a long time. My grandfather did. His mother did. They read with regular playing cards a lot. So it kind of goes into that numerology of the Maurice style. So it was just a way to combine everything. And I think that's why I really love these decks, is because I don't feel like, oh, well, I don't have everything I have with a regular tarot deck. Because I kind of feel like I do in some ways. Yes, some of the majors I do miss, but you can see, I'm sure as I flip through, and as I continue to flip through, you'll notice them throughout. The Hermit is one of my favorites. Strength is really beautiful. You have that Lion there. We have the Wheel of Fortune here as well for the 10 of Hearts, or the 10 of Cups. So there really is a very interesting representation, and they also take a nod to the suits. So you see all the cups for the hearts, and you see the pentacles for the diamonds. The clubs show the wands, and of course the spades, the swords. So again, they tie it all together. Oh, for death. Oh, I love that one as well. So this in general is just a fun deck to have. It's a really great deck to play actual games with, as well as read with, and I don't know, they're just fun. I really enjoy them. They're something that I kind of keep around and, quick at hand right on the side of my desk, just because sometimes I just like to flip through them. They're just an interesting, look. I really enjoy like the line art. Okay, so I did trim these. So I feel like while they are really stiff, it was when my cutter was going out and I didn't do a fantastic job, so it doesn't shuffle too awesome in a riffle shuffle. But man, those small ones, like butter. I love to shuffle those small cards. Again, like I said, they're tiny. They're just like regular playing cards. They have really good card stock though, so I really appreciate that. Okay, look, yeah, these are my favorites. You can definitely see. I didn't pick like, oh, major quartz minor per se, because technically I have 2 majors and 2 minors, kinda, but I picked it in a way that kind of flows with that. So the 2 of diamonds I picked for the High Priestess because I love the way that this was represented. I like the duality of it, the light and dark, the flip sides, the moon. I just thought it was a really cool coloring, and I just like the way it looked. The Queen of Cups, I love this. I love this big hair. There are flowers in it. She's got flowers in her cup. It just seems so full of life. And I really, again, I just kind of dig these like strange colors. And for the 2 of Spades, I chose it not so much as the Hanged Man, which you can see, but when you turn it over, it really does look like the 2 of Swords, because if you'll notice, on the hands, the 2 swords are there. So I loved the play on like that basic playing card without being like the Queen. You could still turn it the other way around and it'd be the 2 of Swords, and I really love that about this card. So that's my favorites for the Illuminated Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and do our midweek reading with the big cards. Let's see. Just whatever we need to know for the rest of the week. And I just jumped out. Let me grab it. Oh, I love this card. This is the 9 of Diamonds. Also, the Hermit. Could also be the 9 of Pentacles, but I love it as the Hermit. I love this card because I feel like it's one of those situations where, sorry, my dog is in here. Where it's like you're retreating, but you need to keep one eye open, right? Like, in a very literal way. But what I mean by that is, like, I feel like it's important for the rest of the week to kind of, like, trust yourself in what you're doing, but, like, pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't get so far in your head that you kind of shut down and shut off. I'm famous for this. Head up your ass, Dani. Anyway, that's what I mean. Like, don't live with your head up your ass at the end of the week, basically. Continue to mind your own business. It's kind of like, oh, where it's going, like, be mindful of what you're doing and where you're going and what your goals are, and, like, being an entity of your own, but, like, still pay attention to what's going around. Don't shut yourself out, shut yourself off, and go completely into this shell, right? You want to make sure that you're not missing anything that you need. You're seeing the signs that you need to. You're on the right track, and, like, you're paying attention to what people are doing around you, because I feel like this may have an effect on how you move forward in whatever aspect this is in for you. I feel like moving forward, you're gonna need to kind of keep this energy, right? Like, I'm gonna do me, but I'm also gonna pay attention, right? Now, this is not gathering little information and, like, storing it away. This is more like I'm paying attention to my environment, I'm taking the cues that I need, and I'm accomplishing what I need to. Does that make sense? So I hope that helped in some way, shape, or form. And I will see you guys very soon. If you are looking for me, all the links are below. But let me know what you think about this deck. Which one is your favorite? Do you like one more than the other? If I had to pick right now, if I'm being honest, the navy version, like the one with the dark blue, like blue heavy. I'm trying to get it out. I put it back in the box. But this one is probably my favorite right now. Navy is just my color. I just really love the look of this one. I like that darker tone. So let me know what your favorite is. Do you like it? Do you have it? Thoughts? Let me know. And I will see you guys very soon. I'm sending you all my love. Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.